parents keep them bundled in the snug blanket of homeschooling. You will be unacceptable, public school teacher, and I say that is your badge of honor. I stand before you today bearing proudly the label of unacceptable because I educate the children they will not educate. Adopted by the people in this building. And I glue their pieces back together. And at the end of my life, you can say, those children were better for passing through my sphere of influence. I am unacceptable and proud of it. So I say to this legislature, go ahead and label me. I will march headlong into the teeth of your horrific blame machine, and I will teach these kids. Millionaire senators cut my pay back to minimum wage, and still I will march into that classroom full of children who need me. And for a 3-year-old little girl named Liliana somewhere in this crowd, I'm in it for them, and I will fight to secure their future. I will never follow the lead of those who exclude the kids who need education the most so that my precious scores will rise. I will never line up with those whose idea of reform is the subtle segregation of the poor and desperate. Of our society and always have been. You are the first responders standing in this rubble while they sit in their offices and write judgmental things about you on their clipboards. You are heroes, and $27 million is not near enough for what you're worth. You are priceless public school teachers of Texas. When the men and the women in this building behind me fail to stand up for you, when they fail to stand up for the children you serve day after day, their congressional districts may be rife with poverty, rife with drug abuse, rife with poor health care, rife with crime, but they will not take on the label of legislatively unacceptable. And they do not share the courage of a common school teacher. Woo! Burden we bear every day. They will not sully their hands or let their children play in the sandbox with the poor. But fear not, this is our eternal glory. It is ours to educate. It is theirs to fund or to not fund. Where our heart is, there will our treasure be also. Let history judge. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will read to you my Alamo letter. legislators under Rick Perry. I have sustained a continual bombardment of increased high-stakes testing and accountability-related bureaucracy and a cannonade of gross underfunding for 10 years at least, and I have lost several good men and women. The ruling party has demanded another round of pay cuts and furloughs, while the schoolhouse be put to the sword and our children's lunch money be plundered in order to keep taxes low for big business. And the Texas flag still waves proudly from our flagpole in Perrin, Texas. I shall never surrender the fight for the children of Perrin. Then I call on you, my legislators, in the name of liberty, of patriotism, and everything dear to the American character, to come to our aid with all dispatch. Testing is, quote, non-negotiable. That was Warren Shapiro that said that, so you know. That in essence we must save the test but not the teachers. The enemy of public schools is saying that Texas lawmakers won't raise 1 penny in taxes in order to save our schools. If this call is neglected, I am determined to sustain myself as long as possible and fight for these kids in these classrooms. Like an educator who never forgets what is due to his own honor and that of his community, make education a priority.